When does it make sense to refinance? My name is James Carmody with Synergy One Lending, and today we're going to talk about the 3 reasons why you would refinance. Okay, so the 3 reasons that you would refinance. Number 1, get a lower interest rate. We've talked about this in previous videos, but the cost of your debt is critical. So if you can lower your interest rate, lower that cost of capital on your mortgage, that is going to be by far numero uno reason you would refinance. Number 2, lower your monthly payment, right? We all want to maximize our cash flow. Every month we have our income coming in and we have bills going out. Typically the largest debt and monthly obligation is your mortgage. So reducing that mortgage payment is a very, very important reason and driver to refinance. Rule of thumb I use is $200 a month in savings. If you can lower your payment by $200 or more, typically it makes sense. Really what you want to do is cost of capital over time. What is the cost of the mortgage? For example, say it's going to cost you $3,000 to refinance your mortgage, and you can save $200. You're going to recoup that cost in 15 months. So then the question becomes, am I going to keep this mortgage? Am I going to keep this property longer than 15 months? Now, I know that doesn't account for inflation, but basic math, that makes sense. So $200 a month in savings rule. Next, reducing your interest, reducing your overall payments, consolidating debt, right? So credit cards typically have double-digit interest, meaning 10, 12, 20%. I've even seen credit card interest rates in the 20s. And it's not tax deductible, whereas mortgage interest is tax deductible. And currently, as I record this video, fixed rates are in the 2s and 3s. So you're going to take your 15, 18% credit card, put it into the mortgage at 2 or 3%, you just created massive savings for yourself. Also, student loans, right? What's the interest on your student loans? Maybe they're in forbearance, or maybe they're being deferred, but eventually they're going to kick in and they might be 5, 6, 7%. Okay, mortgage rates are at 2 or 3. It's kind of a no-brainer, right? Also, what about auto loans? Maybe your auto loan is at 3, 4, or 5%. You just want to look at what interest are you paying at the money you're borrowing in other areas, and then leverage that mortgage and leverage that tax deduction to create massive savings for yourself. Now remember though, your house isn't an ATM, so you don't want to be the person who has a spending problem. You're living beyond your means, and every few years you're refinancing and pulling that equity out and increasing the amount of money you're borrowing. But let's recap, right? The 3 main reasons you're going to refinance. Number 1, lower interest rate. Number 2, reducing your payment. $200 a month in savings rule. Check that with your savings. How long does it take you to recoup the cost, right? And then number 3, paying off high interest debt. Credit cards, automobiles, installment loans, student loans, none of which is tax deductible. Mortgage interest is. So those are things you want to consider when you're looking at refinance. Thank you for watching this video. For more information, smash the subscribe button and stick around for the next video.